Ruto has no integrity, and I do. Ruto has no vision, and I do. Ruto is not committed to anything, no change, and I do. Ruto is corrupt.
Vile mliona tukiwa kule governors wa Western, tulikubaliana kwamba tuna support ile safari ya Mheshimiwa Rais ya 2 term, na ndio tunataka kuuliza kwamba Trans Nzoia tusiache kwa sababu Trans Nzoia na Bungoma ni kama Mlongo na Mkwana, wale wanaelewa.
Leaders kindly, if you're going to a place whereby you're going to benefit from the proceeds of corruption and poor governance, do it alone. Don't involve your community. Don't involve your friends. Don't involve other leaders. If your leadership is a failed one, stop bringing in other groups so that you can share the same proceeds of corruption because of your greed. I'm referring to Governor Ken Lusaka of Busia County. If you are a beneficiary of corruption, if you are a beneficiary of a failed state, stop bringing in George Natembeya, the governor for Trans Nzoia County, into that pool. What am I referring to? Now that they met with President William Samoei Ruto, whom we all know, he is a pathological liar and his promises are unfulfilled. He's now trying to tell Governor Natembeya, hey, now that we all met with the president and your MCAs and Trans Nzoia County, we don't want it to be left behind. Kindly come and join the bandwagon that is singing a 2-term support for President William Samoei Ruto. I mean, that which has driven you to go and support Ruto, which is greed, maybe is not part of George Natembeya's agenda. So just have table manners. If you eat, just eat alone. In case you're wondering what I'm talking about, here's a clip from Governor Ken Lusaka.
Vile mliona tukiwa kule governors wa Western, tulikubaliana kwamba tuna support ile safari ya Mheshimiwa Rais ya 2 term, na ndio tunataka kuuliza kwamba Trans Nzoia tusiache kwa sababu Trans Nzoia na Bungoma ni kama Mlongo na Mkwana, wale wanaelewa. Mnajua what I mean, like twins, wale wanatoka pamoja. Kwa hivyo ndio tunataka kuuliza wenzetu wa Trans Nzoia, kwa kiongozi wao governor, aje sisi tufanye kazi pamoja, asiwe ajipate ako isolated peke yake, na sisi huku kama magavana wanne wa upande huu tunatembelea pamoja. Ndio tumejadiliana na tukubaliana kwamba tutakuwa na mikutano kama hii kuendelea mbele. Tutakutana na viongozi wengine wa Vihiga, wa Busia, wa Kakamega na hata hapa Bungoma ambapo tumeanzia mkutano huu na viongozi wa Trans Nzoia. Kwa hivyo ilikuwa tu ni kuhimiza tufanye kazi pamoja na kufuatilia yale ambayo Mheshimiwa Rais ameahidi kufanya. Tunajua sasa hivi tunazungumzia masuala ya broad based.
Well, another question that I'll bring forth to you is this. Must a president be in good terms with MCAs of a particular region, with politicians of a particular region, for development to be done in those areas? Or better put, must a president visit my region for development to take place? Then, what is the meaning of devolution? What is the meaning of the devolved units that we have in our constitution? These monies that the government is supposed to conduct development with are taxpayers' money. This is revenue collected from Kenyans who are going through a very difficult time in economy. These are Kenyans whose ears are tired of listening to lies, whose ears are tired of listening to unfulfilled promises. Therefore, leaders, if you've decided greed is your way, just follow that path by yourself. Don't involve the community. In this last quarter of Ruto's leadership, you want to tell me it is when he's realized he's supposed to be doing development. It is 2026 from 2024. It is when he's realized that he's supposed to work for the people of Kenya. It is when he's realized he's supposed to deliver on his manifesto, of which again he keeps on promising. Who are being taken for fools here? Time and again I've said, if the economy is doing good, then we are going to feel it in our pockets, just like Ndindi keeps on saying. You should not convince me that the economy is doing good. I have to feel it. When the GDP per capita increases, in simple terms, the kind of life or the cost of life I live per day, maybe it is worth 100 shillings per day. If I'm able now to get 200 per day or 300 per day, walking away or breaking away from the normal situation, and it is able to buy for me that which I used to buy with 100 bob, so the value does not increase. If unga is 80 bob, by the time I was earning 100 bob per day, that unga still is 80 shillings, still when I'm earning 300 shillings a day. Meaning my GDP per capita has increased. Meaning the economy is doing well in my pocket. In simple terms. Now, how could someone come like Governor Lusaka is telling George Natembeya to join William Ruto so that Trans Nzoia is not left behind? Why? Why should the county not supporting the ideologies of President Ruto be left behind? Why? Aren't they Kenyans? Aren't they paying taxes? And the government, or isn't the government collecting revenue from those regions? That's pure stupidity. And that is what Dr. Miguna Miguna is telling us. Listen.
This guy is still talking of intentions. And he was elected in 2022. 3 years later, he has intentions of building a highway between this. Intentions in the third year? And the term is 5 years. What has he been doing? He's become a trillionaire in 3 years. If you look at the mansions he has all over the country and their value, if you look at the amount of private jets he takes all over the world without accountability, if you look at him and his cronies, the amount of money they have siphoned off from the treasury. I'm actually older than Ruto. Okay? He was actually 1 year behind me at the University of Nairobi. And Ruto has no integrity, and I do. Ruto has no vision, and I do. Ruto is not committed to anything, no change, and I do. Ruto is corrupt more than, I don't know which animal is most corrupt in the world. Which animal is most corrupt? People say monkey, but monkey is not that corrupt. Monkey is just hungry. Kenyans defeated Uhuru Kenyatta, defeated Moi, so we can defeat Ruto. And Ruto was not the richest person in 2022. He can be defeated by the same people that elected him.
I couldn't agree more or less than this, because Miguna Miguna has brought forth the real character of President William Samoei Ruto. It is you to decide as a Kenyan. Because, trust me, one great betrayal from these leaders is coming. A better part from this year towards next year, around July or March. We are going to see politicians shifting camps. You are going to see those whom you thought were fighting for you, leaving you behind. Kenyans, we should learn our lessons. The political realignments are taking shape. What's your take? Give me your thought in the comment section below. If you love content of this nature and you're watching from our YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and press the notification button. So anytime that we are live or we upload content of this nature, you'll be the very first person to be notified. Ahmed Khalif is my name for the unscripted talks here in Dab Radio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Kwa timba kali za Afrika, Dab Radio ndio mpango mzima.